Welcome to another edition of Drink of the Week, brought to you by Homebrewed. Today, we venture to Fayetteville, New York to visit our friends at Freedom of Espresso, Bob and Gabriana, where they will show us the ins and outs of making a cafe au lait in the shop and then give us tips on how to adapt this process at home. Before we dive in, a little bit more about this Central New York shop. Freedom of Espresso roasts its own coffee and has 4 locations in Syracuse, Liverpool, and Fayetteville, where we are today. This is also where they do their own roasting. Okay, back to the coffee. A cafe au lait is French for coffee with milk, but it is a little more complex than that. When you go into your local coffee shop, the baristas pour in half to 2/3 coffee and then steam the milk to create a rich, velvety microfoam, much more complex than just warm milk. Gabriana fills the mug halfway full with coffee and passes it over to Bob. He is carefully steaming and stretching the milk to create the teeny tiny bubbles that make that thick, textured consistency we all love. Bob carefully submerges the steam wand so that just the top is submerged. Then, as the milk expands, it will spin in a clockwise whirlpool. Once the milk reaches the ideal 140 degrees, you're done. Over to you, Bob.
Always clean your steam wand. And the pour.
is part of the Broken Lizard comedy team, and he will be directing Super Troopers 2. Thank you so much for being with us.
I'm gonna love it. If you want a cafe au lait, and you can't afford a machine like this one at home, there's a trick. You're gonna start by putting some milk in a saucepan. Set it to medium, and make sure you keep stirring it. Get it to just below a boil. Then, you're going to take a French press and take the screen out. Put the milk in the vessel, and then, really go to town. Up and down, fast as you can, spin it around, really agitate that milk. In the end, it'll be a beautiful cafe au lait.
Thanks to Bob and Gabriana for your help, and Freedom of Espresso for keeping Central New York caffeinated.